All right, welcome back, Camp Overflow family. Summer fastly approaching, so today we upgrading the AC unit in the camper.
Welcome home, Camp Overflow. Yeah. Welcome home, Camp Overflow. Yeah. Sunrise on the homestead, feel the good vibe flow. Living off the land, yeah, the power solar glow. Hands in the soil, we let abundance grow. Simple living freedom, yeah, you already know. It's an overflow. Camp overflow, watch the good life grow. Positive vibes, let the whole world know. Live free, live full, overflow.
All right, let's get this thing open now. Oh yeah, that's pretty right there. That's pretty.
Alright guys, this is the Countrymod 12 volt DC RV air conditioner, 10,000 BTUs. And we're going to replace the factory unit, which is big, old, and inefficient. This is on an inverter style, so it's a lot quieter. It's a lot more efficient, uses less power. So this is what we're doing. This is what it comes with in the box. Got your power wires and all your bolts and hardware in these boxes. You got a remote, and this is your vent for the inside. So we're gonna go ahead and check that installation video out and figure out what we need to do, and then we're gonna get cracking, y'all. Before summer get here, we got to stay cool in this desert. All right, catch y'all back on in a minute. All right, guys, we're gonna start by taking this part off. Now, this unit may work. We have no idea. Never tested it out. Never tried it. So take that vent off. Careful of your eyes and that dust. Alright, so we got some more screws right there. Alright, leave it like that. See, yeah. And also the 4 sockets. The 4 bolts on the corners. Yeah, in 2008 when they made this thing. Alright, so those look like 10 millimeters. Get a 10mm socket. That's tightening. The whole thing spinning. So is that okay? I see what's going on. So it's connected to the roof unit. Okay. That's one long bolt. All right. All right, so we got these two out. But these two are a little tricky. So I don't know if y'all can see, but let's see. Can y'all see? It's bent. Look at the thing. So, see what we could do. Go up on the roof and see what we can see. Guys, we're going to take these bolts out. Take the top of the unit off and see how it comes apart. So, figure this thing out. You know, we rookies, man. You know, we just learn as we go. You know what I'm saying? Homesteading 101. So, just in case you didn't know, homesteading is hard. You know what I mean? All right, we got all the bolts out. So, lift this unit up, see what we got. Okay, see if I see any. Don't see any mounting screws up here. Don't tell me I gotta disassemble this thing to take it down. We're gonna figure this out, guys. So we're gonna see what we can see. Cause as of right now, I don't see any mounting bolts. So something is holding this thing in place other than the two bolts that was bent. So we're gonna figure this out and we're gonna let you know what we come up with. All right, guys. Two of the back bolts were not coming out. They were bent. It's not supposed to be bent. You know what I'm saying? This Google search. I'm like, why would it be? Something happened. You know what I'm saying? So we had to cut. We had to cut them things. Hopefully we don't need these. The new kit is sufficient. So only way it's coming out. So when I had K on the roof, lifting up on the unit, that fell out. Dead bird, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy. But shout out to Journey to Homemade. I think a dead bird got in his unit also. I'm not sure if it was his heater or his AC, but went into the system and broke the system. So yeah, let's continue, guys. We gotta go on top of the roof. After that, but before that, we need to disconnect this power from the camper, and then we can pull the unit free. So I'm gonna work on disconnecting this power plug, and once we get done with that, we're going on the roof, take the old unit out. So let's get it. All right, we got everything disconnected from the camper. All those wires that I tucked in right there, the main power wire. So now we're going back on top of the roof and pull this thing out. Let's get it. Now we're getting ready to pull this thing up and toss it overboard. So team effort, team lift, 2-man job. Cut y'all back on when we got to open it in the roof. Let's go. And it's out of there. So now we got to clean up the surface, clean up the area, and get ready to mount our new system, our new unit in. So we work on that. We're gonna cut y'all back on. So I'm getting ready to clean the surface before we put the new foam down. And I'm also gonna replace that tape. I have tape. Put it all the way around. Make sure everything is sealed. Make sure we got good airflow, no interruptions. So that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna cut y'all back on once the surface is clean and ready for the new mountain foam. All right, as you can see, y'all, cleaned the surface with both awesome. We also used some type of degreaser. We used paint thinner as well. So try to get the proper alignment. Okay, we're good on that corner. Good on that corner. All right. All right. So now, what's up? What's up? But you still going? I'm gonna put some caulking around the edge, seal it. You know what I'm saying, from any water that may come from the rain. And once I do that, cut y'all back on. We're gonna get that thing mounted. See y'all in a little bit. All right, got my caulk laid down, and now it's time to get the Countrymod together and install this thing, man. It's 83 degrees today. So just imagine what it's gonna be in the summertime, and this is spring. So let's get it. put this on, then it goes up into, check this out. It goes into that right now, those two spaces.
Alright, we finna put the last piece, which is the vent. Well, not the last piece, because I had to put this up there too. But this finna go ahead and go up there. Then next I'm gonna put this on, and I'll show y'all when I'm done.
Gotta click in.
I don't want to try to push it down too much, but I don't want to break.
All right, guys, we are done on the inside. Now we got to go up on the roof again and route our wires to come into our battery, our 12-volt battery. So let's do that. We up here. So look, boom. This is what we're working with. So we're gonna connect our black to black, red to red, and we'll route it inside the camper. We're going into that, under that vent cover right there. Same place the solar wire's going. So we'll connect these. I like the fact that these are fused. That's a beautiful thing. Also has another fuse on the positive side going to the battery. So super dope. All right, let's get these connected. Cut y'all back on. All right, we're connected under the panel, boom, into the vent hole. So let's go in and connect it to a 12-volt source. And our Countrymod Pro inverter compressor 12-volt AC unit will be complete. Let's go. All right, folks, the installation is complete. See, we got our little thermometer, temperature sensor right there. So the remote is already reading the temperature inside the camper. So let's go ahead and fire that thing up. See, saying 79. We live.
Look at the bits over there.
We live.
Oh yeah.
We got AC. Thank you, Jesus. Oh yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna check the power that this thing uses. We are going to monitor the Red Audio app. If you look on your screen, you see we are fully charged with the Red Audio battery. Let's see how much watts this thing pulls. And I know the old camper system, they heavy on the startup, like whole bunch of wattage. So let's just monitor this thing, see how many watts. Okay, 19, 26. And this is on startup. So far, only 19 watts. I know it's going to turn up. Put it all the way down. See what we can do. And by the way, guys, this thing cools the entire camper. This is a 32-foot Keystone Cougar fifth wheel with the bunkhouse. It cools the entire thing. All right, y'all. It was on eco mode when it was putting 19 watts. Now I just put it on turbo. And now we're up to 42, 34. If this thing runs like this is crazy. I'm thinking it's going to be pulling like 300 watts. This is amazing. 42.2. The highest I've seen. So with the Radiolio 12.8 165 amp battery, it could run this AC, I would say comfortably 2.5 days. I'm just gonna go ahead and say 2.5 days or 2 days. It's a rough estimate. Unheard of with the factory system, even though the factory system is not 12 volt, but we know those things pull a whole lot of power, whole lot of watts. So that's the Countrymod Pro, folks. It's amazing. This is day 4. We've had temps up to 80, 85 so far, and the camper been cool. So Countrymod Pro 12 volt DC RV AC system. It could be 24 volt as well. Hey guys, if you want to pick up one of these awesome AC units, the Countrymod Pro, the link will be in the description below. As always, thanks for watching. Camp Overflow out.